In this video, let's talk about the variables in JavaScript. We can see the simple definition here. Variables are container for storing data. You can see here, this is one cup, right? And if I want to drink water, then I can put water inside this cup and I can drink. Likewise, if I want to drink coffee, then I can put coffee inside it and I can drink the coffee. Likewise, if I want to drink tea, then I can put tea inside this cup and I can drink the tea. It means that in JavaScript, you can compare this copy is known as the container, right? And if I'm talking about the coffee, tea, and the water, these are the data types, right? So we don't need the particular data types to store this value. It means that I can use the same cup for the coffee, water, and also the tea. If we are talking about the other programming language, then you must need a particular cup, or you have to, if you are comparing with the data types, it means you must have to define the particular data types for the integer, for the string, for the character. Likewise, if I'm comparing with if I want to drink the water, then I need a water cup. And if I need to drink tea, then I need a tea cup. Likewise, if I need to drink coffee, then I need a coffee cup, right? So if you can see here, this is string, number, boolean, character, int are the data types. And you can compare this data type with the water, coffee, and then the milk, right? Tea, right? After that, JavaScript is actually non-typed programming language. It means you do not need to provide the particular data type. You can use the let, const, and then the var keyword, and you can assign the any types of data, and it will define it by JavaScript, right? And if we are talking about the C, C++, Java, these are the strongly typed programming language. It means we must have to define the data types. After that, to define the data types in JavaScript, we can simply, declare the variable, we can simply use let, const, and then the var keyword. And also we'll discuss about what is declare variable, what is undeclare variable, and also the undefined variable. And another important topic, that is JavaScript variables. It means how we can create the variables in JavaScript and what are the rules to create the variables, right? If you are talking about if you want to drink the coffee, then you can choose the coffee by yourself, right? And you cannot put the water into the plastic cup. So likewise, you must have to choose the different variables, and there is a rules to create the variables. And also we'll discuss about the local variables and the global variables. We'll discuss about the details in the functional videos, or you can say when we discuss about the function, that time we'll discuss about the global variable and also the local variable. First of all, let's go into the Visual Studio Code and let's explore this all examples. Now I am inside the Visual Studio Code. So first of all, let's create here the new file, right? And I'm giving the file name as 7 and then the data type, variables, variables.html. And inside this file, I can create here the boilerplates, and I can change this document into the variables in JS. After that, I can create here inside the body section, I have to write the script tag to write the JavaScript code. And let's discuss about the variables in JavaScript. We can define the variables by using the let, const, and then the var keyword. If we are talking about the var, you can redeclare and reassign the value. But if you are talking about the let keyword, you can reassign the value, but you cannot redeclare the variable. But if you are using the const keyword, then you cannot change its value. It means you cannot assign the value, and also you cannot redeclare the variable. First of all, let's see the example of variables. And you can put the variable's name only starting with the $, and then first of all, let's discuss about the all rules that you need to create the variables. It means we can say the JS identifies. JS identifies. This means the rules to create the variables. At first point, you cannot use the number at the starting point. You cannot create the variable name as like this, right? If you want to create the variable name, first of all, can't start with number. If you want to start with the number, then you can use the variable name like var and then the $, and you can use the number, right? And this could be the variable name. This is possible. And also if you want to start with the underscore, and if you put the number or text, this is also possible. But if you are writing var and then the 342, this is not possible, right? This is possible. So after that, you cannot use the reserved keyword. It means, what is reserved keyword? It means that has the already meaning inside the JavaScript. Like if you are trying to use the let keyword again, this is not possible. Like function keyword, fluency keyword function, this is also not possible. Character, this is also not possible. This is the character is, we do not need to define the specific data types in JavaScript, but also this is not possible. Likewise, you can define only the certain things, right? You cannot define the keyword. If any keyword is already existing there, then we cannot repeat it by ourselves, right? We cannot use the class, right? This is also not possible. So after that, we'll discuss about another topic, another rules. That is, we must have to start with the A to Z, or capital A and then the Z, right? And this is the possible things. And you can use the variables name as the camel case or the Pascal case. If I'm writing here the my function, this is the example of camel case. And if I type here the my function, this is the example of the Pascal case, right? So in this way, you can create the variables. These are some JavaScript identifiers. We may add some other rules also. If I forget these rules, you can put into the comment sections also, so that I will remain that remaining part in another video. So okay, next things is that if I want to create the variable, then I can use the var keyword. And if I type here the a equal to 5, right? And semicolon is not compulsory, but you can put the semicolon at the end of your code. And you can type here the document.write. And if I type here the a, and if I simply click on the go live options, and this code is running here, okay? Now you can see this 5 as an output here. Likewise, if I want to redeclare this a value, like var a equal to 10, and again if I go to here, now I got this 10 value here. This is also possible. And if I want to only reassign the value, this is also possible, right? I got the 30. And now let's talk about the let variable. Let a equal to 5. If I put a equal to 5, if I go here, nothing is displaying here because this a is already defined here, right? So I have to remove this code from here. And if I go again back here, now I got the 5. And if I want to reassign the value here, if I put the a equal to 10, now I got the 10 value. But in let keyword, I cannot redeclare here. If I want to redeclare let a equal to 10, this is not possible. It shows error here, right? And this is about the let keyword. And if I want to talk about the const keyword, const a is equal to 5. And you can see I got this 5 as output. And if I want to put a equal to 10, reassign also not possible here, right? This shows the error. This is not showing anything here, and this is also not showing any error here. But if you right click in the browser, and if you click on the inspect, and if you click on this console button, now you can see here assignment to the constant variable. And if I click here, now you can see a equal to 10 is not possible, because if we use the const keyword, then we cannot redeclare or reassign the value, right? We cannot redeclare also, and also the reassign value also. If I try to put this value, then it shows me the error here, right? This is all about the var, let, and then the const keyword. So this is all about the variables, and you can use the different types of variable, like the, I've already talked about the data types. So you can write the different types of data. Like if I want to a equal to 10, right? This is numeric type data. And if you want to find out the type of data, we have already talked about this type of function, type of a, then it shows the, if you go to the browser, now this is types of number. And if we put here the string type, right? String type. And if I go to here, now it shows the string. If I put here the true or false value, then it shows the Boolean data type, right? If I type here the Boolean data type. So, okay. In this way, you can make the variables. Variables are simply used to store the value for a temporary time. And we can only define var, let, and const. Var is the oldest concept, and also we can use the var keyword for the older browser. That modern browser may not support some things, and if you need the modern browser supports all the keyword like var, let, and const, but older browser that may not support the let and const keyword, then we can use the var keyword there. And if you don't need to put particular data type. If you are familiar with the Java programming language, and if you are creating the integer data type, then you must have to insert the int. But in JavaScript, we don't need to mention the particular data type, or we cannot mention actually the particular data type, right? We can only use the let, const, and then the var keyword, and it will automatically invoke, and it will automatically recognize the data type by with your value, and it will display the output according to your requirement. If you get, and also now let's talk about the declare variable and the undeclare variable and undefined variable, right? So if I'm putting the a equal to 5 and b equal to 6, this is actually the undeclare variable. It means I'm putting the value of a and b. And if I go to here, now type of a is number, but if I put only the a value here, and if I go to here, now I got the 5, right? So this is actually undeclared variable. And if I put the var keyword or let keyword, then this is all about the declare variable, right? Now this becomes the declare variable. And if I'm putting var a only, this is a var and then the a, this is actually the undefined variable. It means I'm declaring the variable, but I'm not assigning the value, right? And this is the undefined variable. If you want to find out this type of the type of function, type of, and if I put a here, I have to close this braces also. And if I go to here, now I get this undefined data types, right? So type of A is undefined. And we have seen the undefined, define, and also the declare and undeclare variable in JavaScript. And if you talk about the local variable and then the global variable, local variables means this is only applicable inside this process. I won't show here any function because you may get confused when I discuss about the function just now. We'll discuss about it later. But if I put the let a equal to 5, this is only accessible inside this parenthesis. But if I put a equal to 5, a equal to 8, or you can set any value, then this is applicable, accessible for all this file. So this is the global variable, and this is actually the local variable. We'll see about the details in function video, and that in that video we'll discuss about the what is the local and global variable with example and practical way. But also you can put some minimum concepts about the local variable that is only accessible into the local area, or you can say the inside the curly braces, right? Particular area. And we cannot access this a value outside this curly braces. But if you talk about the global variable, this is accessible for all the places in the programming, or you can say the in a file. If you get any confusion regarding this video, you can ask me in the comment section. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so very much.